I don't know why, but I'm really terrified to do this video. Is that bad? Probably. But we're just gonna get into it. Hello everyone, it's Chloe. Welcome back. What the fuck was that, Chloe? Oh my god. Hello everyone, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. First of all, apologies for not uploading once again. Needed a break. It's called mental health issues. We're just gonna get over it. Anyway, but hello, welcome back. Today's video, I am a little terrified to do. I feel like I always do that. I always say that I'm terrified to do these videos because today's video is going to be kind of a year in review type of video, but I'm gonna be doing my makeup at the same time. I think I've done 3 of these, maybe 2 of them. I don't really know. I don't keep up to date with my own videos, let's be honest. We are going to do an end of year catch up because it is the end of the year. 2022 is coming to a close. When I'm uploading this, it's currently the week of Christmas, so I hope you guys have a safe and nice Christmas. And if you're feeling like shit, like I am, it's fine. There's people out there that don't like Christmas, don't celebrate it, feel like absolute dog shit around Christmas time, me included. So I'm with you, I feel you, I'm sending you my love. But we're going to do a end of year catch up like I said, but we're also going to get ready together because I haven't done a full face in a while and I haven't done like a Christmassy look for myself. But yeah, I'm going to do my makeup and we're going to talk about the year that was 2022. I'm going to go through my phone, I'm going to go through my photo album and kind of just talk about what I did throughout the year because I don't remember half the shit I've done. But if you want to know what I did throughout the year and what my makeup is going to look like, which I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we're going to figure it out, just keep on watching.
1, 2, 3, let's switch this up.
First things first, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. Nellie is asleep on the floor. Can you see her? That blob over there? That's my chicken nugget. She's been really tired lately because it's been hot. I don't want to take her on walks because the concrete is really, really warm. So I've been playing fetch with her basically like hours on hours every single day. What we're going to do is put some foundation on and talk about the month that was January. Let's do that, shall we? Oh, that's not even open. Why did I grab that one? Let me scroll all the way to the top. Fucking hell, I take a lot of shit, don't I? That's March. Okay. Here's New Year's. Cool. So I don't know, I'm feeling really sad lately. I think again it's just because of the Christmas period. It's not the best time for me mentally, regardless of Christmas or not. I'm not doing the best, but Christmas does bring out my mental health issues. Someone's mowing their lawn, so if I do seem a bit upset during this video, I apologize. I do need to film this because I haven't uploaded for you guys and I do feel incredibly bad, which makes my mental health worse. But I do want to obviously tell you guys that I am really open about my mental health. I never used to be. Everyone has mental health issues regardless of if they tell you or not. I just hope you guys understand that me being open about this is not forcing you guys to be open about your mental health. I just want people to know that mental health is a normal thing to occur in life. You know, if you're open about it or not, just know that your feelings are valid. And I feel like I sound like a therapist now, but I do want you guys to know that it is okay to feel a bit fucking sad, okay? Also, this headband jiggles, so hopefully that's not too annoying. I always feel like the new year should be a clean slate. Is that what it's called? Clean slate? Yeah. But for me, it just brings up the fact that I haven't done anything with my life. So that's also good to know. But basically, on the 1st of January, I went home. I watched the Harry Potter reunion thingy-bobby. Is that what it's called? And I cried a lot. And now looking back at it, it hurts because I don't know his real name. Hagrid passed away this year. So it just even hurts more. But anyway, that's basically what I did on the 1st of January. What else do we have? Okay, so this is kind of interesting as well. On the 8th of January, we actually came to view this current house we're in before we had the option to purchase it. So that was the 8th of January. And then I have a snap of me on the 10th of January saying that we bought a house. It was like maybe less than 2 days that we were like, okay, we're going to buy this house. And we bought this house and then basically the rest is history. You guys know the drill. We packed up our entire lives. It wasn't the best experience. I don't know. We bought a house. Here we are. Coolio. What are you biting now? Flash forward to the 14th of January. I got a tattoo. Now I got my chest piece done, which this was the first time in like years that I had a tattoo. I had a tattoo appointment. That made no sense. But I hadn't had a tattoo done in years, and the first time I choose to get another one done, it's my sternum, because that's just how I am as a person. So I got the chest piece and I fell in love. I literally fell in love. I did a whole video on my tattoos. I have had a bit more tattoos since then, but I do have a tattoo tour. I will link that down below if you are interested. Now I kind of realize why I do my year in review. Now I understand why I do my year reviews sitting down and not doing makeup, because I cannot multitask when doing my makeup. Like, it's just impossible. Did I just put powder on unblended concealer? If you said yes, you would be correct. So when are we still in January? Yeah. So after my tattoo, there's a hair in my mouth. My bestie boo, there's a hair still in my mouth. My bestie Annalisa came down from Sydney and I got to see her after a very, very long time. It's not fun having long distance friendships. Let me just tell you that. Now being 3 hours away from all my friends, I would consider this still long distance, but obviously Annalisa and I are still longer distance, I guess. If you can make it work, you can make it work. You know what I mean? Like, put the effort in and you'll be fine. Eyebrows! Woo! Let's put some brows on. I don't know how I'm going to talk to you guys when I'm trying to put my brows on, because this is a monumental moment for me. I look really white. Annalisa came down and then I got to finally see her because we were getting a tattoo together. We got a matching tattoo together. Again, I did do a tattoo tour, so you guys do know the gist of it, but we have been friends for 11 years this upcoming year. When we got this done in January, it was our 10-year anniversary basically. But I got this tattoo with her, which is here. We're both matching and we're still both in love with it till this day. I'm just doing my eyebrow. I wanted to get it done with her because I think for me personally, I don't know how, but I don't know, what am I right? For me personally, I have a really hard time making friends. I've always been a shy kid, so realistically I didn't have any friends. Shocking, I know. It's not shocking at all. I'm a very shy, very, very introverted person. Is that the right term? I think that's the right term. Anyway, making friends for me is really, really hard. It's like, I've known this bitch for 10 years. What's the best way to kind of acknowledge our friendship? And for me, that was getting a tattoo artist to make something for us. Because regardless, I know I'm going to be friends with her to the day I die. Like, I will take a bullet for that woman. So I know I'm going to be friends with her, right? Everyone in the back of your mind is like, oh, you're not going to be friends for that long. When it comes to it, even if we're not friends, which we're not when we're not going to be friends, if that makes sense. Anyway, I have the best memories with her, so obviously looking at this tattoo, I'm still gonna have her in my mind, but basically I have the best memory with her. Like, throughout high school we were basically just connected at the hip. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just know that whatever happens, I'm gonna adore the memories I have with her. Regardless of me being friends with her, I'm gonna have the memories of what we did together as friends. That's basically it. I'm gonna shut up now because I feel like I'm just talking way too much. I'm gonna do my other eyebrow really quick and then I'm gonna come back because I need to wash my hands as well, and then we can like style my eyeballs. We're gonna do something Christmassy obviously, don't we? Do I know what? No, but we'll do something. So let me do my eyebrows and I'll come back. Eyebrows are on. I also forgot to mention I will be linking all the products I will be using down below, and my eyebrows are dark, but again, once I have eyeshadow on, they will look hopefully a bit better. Eyeshadow wise, what am I gonna do? Have no idea. I think I'm gonna do green and white. I don't think I'm gonna do green and red. I feel like green and white is more Christmassy to me. Where were we? Okay, going down we have February now. I got a haircut. That's me. I love short hair and I love long hair. This was the time where I was basically packing up my life, trying to work around everything. So I don't really have a lot in here. But at the end of February, me and the girls and Molly, which is so exciting. I want to talk about her a little bit more. So Molly, if you're watching, you're gonna cry. We all went to Akami, I think it's called. We had a dinner. Basically, we were just calling it the fact that we wouldn't be seeing each other because, again, I was moving at the time. I went to dinner and Molly decided to come because she was having a rough day or something, and I hadn't seen Molly a long time ago. Like, at that point, I think it was like 5 years difference, and I've seen her maybe a handful of times. And actually, no, at that time, I didn't even see her that much. Molly and I have been really close over this whole year. I feel like this year has been really, really grateful for us. To us, not for us. For us, no. We've been through the ringer this year, but for our friendship wise, I feel like this year has been really, really important. She has become one of the closest people I'm just friends with regardless. I look insane and I hear noises and I don't know what my dog is doing. You know when you just hear noises and you're just like, yep, she's fucking something up. Is that a slipper? Oh, she's got a slipper, don't worry. Anyway, Molly, we knew each other before, but we weren't that close. So I feel like this year definitely brought us together. We are very, very similar people. That is some fluff. We're very, very similar, and it's just kind of scary how we weren't that close before, and our friendship is very, very strong. Love her to bits. Nellie adores her. She's the only person that has currently seen my dog in person. As I say that, she's Eating my slipper? I thought it was Mum's. You little fuck. Hey, that's mine. I love you. No, I got foundation on. You can't do that. You can't do that. But yeah, basically I'm just extremely grateful for the friendships that I have kind of bonded over this year. I have a couple people... I'm not gonna get emotional. Yeah, I have a couple people that I have gained a bigger understanding for and a bigger bond for. When it comes to the knowledge of 2022, I think the first thing I think of is the connections I have with my friends. I think that's a really big thing for me. It always has been. And my friends have always been like my chosen family. Seeing that grow with between Molly and like my friend Tori as well, and also obviously with the girls and everyone as well, seeing that blossom a bit more. It is incredible to see for me personally, and I just am grateful for them, and every single day I think that I don't deserve them, but we're not going to go through that. 3rd of March we officially like moved into this house. It was a very busy time period, and then what, like the next day, yeah, the 4th of March, I got all my little, I shouldn't show you that arm because it's hectic, I got all my little sticker tattoos. All through March it was just me trying to figure out my life in a new home, and then the first trip down back to Melbourne I went to the Wiggles with Rhiannon and Ebony. It's insane to say that I saw the OG Wiggles in concert. Growing up, the Wiggles was a big part, I think, of everyone's childhood, let's be honest. I was more of a high five gal. If the high five crew ever get back together, I will be front row and center with my alcoholic beverage cheering them on. But it was really fun, the event. Like, it was my first event moving up here, so it was kind of like bittersweet. Like, moving up here, I was always a bit scared of like what's gonna happen to me and my like connections with people. And I have noticed throughout the year, like looking back now, especially like in the week of Christmas, it always makes me think back on like what I've done throughout the year, which is also makes me feel incredibly bad about myself. But we won't talk about that. But I hope this is interesting to you guys. I'm just doing my makeup and chatting. Yeah, looking back, I kind of know who the OGs were that want to make the effort. I know people will say like, oh yeah, I'll see you when you're like 65 hours away. Everyone's going to tell you that they're going to see you, but it's different for people saying that they're going to do something and actually seeing someone do something. It's that different type of feeling. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm fucking saying, to be honest. What else do we have? On the 21st of March, I built or made my dream bookshelves. This is the best part of my room, hands down. Building these shelves really made my room, I feel like everything else around my room is me. Like, I've made this room myself. Like, when you walk in, you could definitely say that it's my room. Like, you're not gonna walk in here and be like, yeah, this is Corey's room, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna lose yourself in this house and be like, oh yeah, this is Corey's room. Clearly not. Like, it's very different and it's very me. So like, doing these shelves, it made me feel like at home and at peace, because books to me are a different fucking universe. Like, you can read and just picture yourself in any universe you can. The fictional world does not judge you in any way, shape or form, and it's just fantastic to have that. And I feel like finding that like balance between real life and fictional is non-existent for me, let's be honest. Seeing the happiness that I have within myself and also showing everyone else when I read books, when I watch my TV shows, is just incredible to see. It's really cheesy, but it's the end of the year, fuck it, let's just talk shit, you know? Is this cute? Basically, moral of the story, love these bookshelves. I need to blend that because that's a bunch of black. I don't like using black. Oh, that looks like absolute trash, doesn't it? Oh, yes! Now we're in April, the end of April. I'm skipping through most of it because most of them is just like family photos. Like, there's no real memories to that, because as you will notice, I do not leave my house regardless if I live 3 hours away or not. On the 22nd of April, Heartstopper came out on Netflix. I remember that day my uncle came over. For me, Heartstopper came out at 6 o'clock, I think, and he was still here, and I was like, okay, uncle, I love you, but I need to watch my show now. I was like needing to watch this show because I was such a big fan of the books for the longest time. Having a physical version of a book that you can watch is the best feeling in the world, and on top of that, it's a good ass show. Dude, when you have an adaptation of a favorite book or just a movie or whatever, you know what I mean, it is a blessed feeling to have it be really good. There's some other books of mine that are my favorite that are coming out as shows or movies, and I am terrified. I just don't know if they're gonna be good. Watching Heartstopper, I was so excited. But having a queer show to watch that represented so many people is so positive. How can you diss that? How can you be like, yeah, the queer community, the LGBTQ plus community, yeah, you deserve the world, but when there's a show about you, nah, nada. No, babes. Oh shit. Like, I don't know how people can sit there and be like, yeah, all love for the community, but you need to stop rubbing it in my face. Like, no. Anyway, people are stupid, but I'm just picturing my younger self watching a show like Heartstopper and being like, cool. Alright, people can see people in these characters and it's fascinating. Being seen and feeling yourself on TV is insane, which I'll talk about a bit more when I talk about Heartbreak High. So I watched Heartstopper, instantly was like, yeah, this is my type of shit. Like, I'm all for that, like, quirky, awkward, quingy? Why did I say quingy like that? But it was still impactful in the way that you wanted it to be. So they really did nail it on the head with that. This is the eye look. I'm gonna do some eyeliner, but that's the look. But we'll scroll down a bit, and then I went back down to Melbourne on the 30th of April because it was my girl Ebony's birthday. I did vlog it, which is exciting, but I went down for her birthday and I met Molly again. So like, it was really good to finally connect with a bunch of people that I didn't think I would connect with. Like, Ebony's crowd is still kind of my crowd. I'm just automatically the most anxious person you'll ever meet. I'm a very shy, timid gal, but when you get to know me, I am the loudest bitch you'll ever hear, you know? I'm a Scorpio. I get jealous really easily, okay? When my friends have other friends, I get jealous. Blame me being a Scorpio. Anyway, my friends can have other friends. It's completely fine. But something in me is just like, no. I love how my friends can have their group of people and have a connection with me and have a connection with other people. And it's just great to see my friends happy, and it's just fantastic. And I think that was a big moment for me, seeing Ebony really happy at her birthday. It just made me really happy to have my friends be happy, and I just love my girl and I'm not gonna cry. But end of year is a very sentimental time for me, so let's just not talk about it, okay? Let's not poke my eye out, because that's gonna be the best way to end the year, eh? There we go. Done Anito. But anyway, we had Ebony's birthday, and then it was May, and the 21st of May I got my Heartstopper tattoos. Ever since getting Frederick over here, this is the most commented on tattoo I have, because I have not realized how many people like Heartstopper until I got this fucking tattoo. Because, like, why else would you get a smiley face on your hand? Actually, no, you would. Let's be honest, you would. But there's meaning behind it, and if you think of the meaning, it is Heartstopper, obviously. When you have that in mind, you realize there's a lot of Heartstopper people out there, and I'm just like, I know what you are. But yeah, I got my tattoos and I was happy, and oh no! We're in June now, I'm gonna cry. June is obviously Pride Month. On the 10th of June, I posted something on Instagram that I was asexual. I'm gonna talk about this really quickly, then do my eyeliner off camera so I don't mess it up. I came out as asexual online because when you're online, your relationship status is seen under a microscope. It's insane. There's no words for it. It's just incredibly fucking stupid. People's relationships are none of your business. Their sex lives are none of their business. Their work lives are none of your business. Just enjoy the video. It's not that hard. It's fine to be interested and intrigued by someone's life to an extent. Okay. Since coming out as ace, I got so many questions on me being completely single on the age of 24, not having sex at age 24. I'm like, there's no limit. There's no fucking rule book. Life is hard. Finding love is very hard, especially in your teenage years. It's just so hard to find decent people nowadays, regardless of where you are at life or where you are in life. It's hard. It is. And if you find that, keep it, because it's worth something. But I decided I was asexual after reading a book. I think I talked about this. And it was in my brain that I never wanted to have sex in my life. I never wanted it at all. It was just never my thing. But I obviously still wanted to have kids. I still wanted to get married. And I still wanted to have that white picket fence moment. You know, if you don't know what asexuality is, for me personally, there's different brackets to the term. For me personally, I never want to have sex in my life. It just has never fazed me in any way. I never thought about myself having sex at all. Like, it's just not a thing. That's for me personally. Everyone can be different, but after I came out as asexual, my fucking god, there were nice people wanting to know what it meant, understanding me, understanding the way I am, which is lovely. I love that. Thank you guys for that. But some people were just so incredibly rude that they were like, well, how do you not know that you don't like sex if you haven't had it? It's not that I don't like it, it's just I don't want it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Fuck that. I don't know. I don't want. Oh, hello, Nellie's moving. Oh no. And it really bugged me because I was like if I come out and tell you guys I'm asexual, which I didn't really need to be, but if later in the future I talk about me coming out as like queer, it's just, what's the point? Which, fun fact, I'm unlabeled. I don't have a label. I don't want to label myself. I didn't want to do a coming out post to that because of the backlash I had for me being asexual. Because if I came out as queer and like being unlabeled, it's different to being asexual apparently, because apparently liking a different gender is completely fine. Apparently not liking sex is wrong. Like, tell me how that works. I don't regret coming out and telling you guys because I like to talk about it because it's so interesting. I'm asexual, I'm unlabeled, and I am a 24-year-old living at home trying to figure out my life. And if you're in the same boat, it's fine. We're okay. Am I probably going to cry after this because I don't know what I'm doing with my life? Yes. It just has to happen. It's life. Like, we're in this together. New year, new slate. I'm going to do my eyeliner and eyelashes off camera and just kind of quickly go through it because the rest of my face is really quick. You guys know how quick I do my face. Yeah, this has been really fun. I really like this. And we'll just talk a shit ton more even after my face is done. So let me just do my eyeliner and stuff and I'll come back and I will finish off the makeup look and talk some shit about my life. We're back. I think I'm gonna just relax for a little bit and wait for these to kind of dry so I know that they're on properly. The 22nd of June, I dyed my hair orange. I love the orange hair. You can tell my regrowth is coming back, but you can also tell the orange is still there. But when I first got it done, oh my god, I was a brand new fucking bitch. Oh my god. July was kind of busy the first week because I had 2 events on the, like, 2 days after. No, 1 day after each other. So the 1st of July I had short stack with my friend Kieran, and then the 2nd of July I had Trixie and Katya with Frank. So like it was just fitting they were together. So I stayed in the city for like a whole weekend by myself because the city scares me, not gonna lie. If you live in Melbourne or you know Melbourne, you know the city can be full of some scary ass people, alright? I was like, this is good job you, because this is great. But yeah, I had short stack with Kieran. That was our first concert like in general since COVID, and that was pushed back I think for 3 years. I did vlog all of this. You could just go through my videos and find it. They're usually in the thumbnail. You can easily see it. It was so surreal, and I met like some subscribers. It was just insane to actually be out in the wild since COVID, so that was fun. So the next day obviously we had Trixie and Katya. Me and Frank are always fans of Trixie and Katya. I gave him the tickets for Trixie and Katya like again 3 or 4 years prior. Again, they were just pushed back because of COVID, especially because they were international artists. They obviously could not come into the country. It was different because it wasn't a concert. It was more like I won't call it a stand-up routine either, but it was like a mix of both. And obviously being Trixie and Katya, it was fucking hilarious. I'm just scrolling past stuff because it's not that important. The middle of August, or the start of August, not the middle of August, I did kind of lose a friendship between me and a close friend. I don't want to talk too much about it, but it did make me realize that some people don't want help, which I guess is okay because it is very hard to ask for help. When you offer it, some people take it and some people don't. We were basically just paddling in a river with no paddle. Is that the saying? Am I trying to be like a philosopher right now? Like trying to say these big ass sentences and I don't even know what I'm fucking saying. It's been kind of a wild ride trying to trust again, which is fucking sad, but it is what it is. Friends are not going to obviously follow you in life for like your whole life, so you got to pick the right ones and hopefully they stick with you. And I think we're just going to skip to September now, but I'm going to change my battery because it is flashing at me and I need to change it. Jumping to September, I went down again to Melbourne and I went to Billie Eilish with Frank and Annalisa. Billie live is a whole nother level. Can I not make so much noise? Well, if you get the chance, highly recommend. Again, it was the hardest fucking tickets to get, but we ended up going. It was decent seats. We were up the back and you could still see because she had a massive ramp. I did vlog most of it. Again, she's just a phenomenal artist and I'm just obsessed with her. And I saw Annalisa once again and I just had a fantastic time with her and I stayed in the city with her. And then we met up with Molly. She met Molly for the first time and we got piercings. So this is the 23rd. I got my Medusa pierced and I still love it. I still need to change the piercing because it's still long and it's completely healed. Growing up I didn't have friends like I've mentioned, so like having a close bond with specific people is just everything to me. So we're just gonna get sappy up in here. On the 27th of September I watched Heartbreak High. I didn't watch it debut because it wasn't something I was like intrigued by like Heartstopper or like Young Royals. I didn't watch it when it came out. It is in my top 3 with Heartstopper by Young Royals. If you haven't watched it, it is Australian, so hopefully you can kind of understand our idiocy. We're fucking stupid, okay? It is such a good show. The storyline for Cash and Darren is phenomenal, especially with Cash. It's been out for a while. It's been out since September, so I'm gonna obviously tell you guys. We kind of find out, if you know of asexuality, you know, but we kind of find out that Cash is ace, doesn't have connections to sex, but he loves connection with other people, especially Darren, because they're in love with each other. The fact that it's also been renewed for a second season makes me happy, but we're not going to talk about that. I did not know that that was going to happen. Like I said before, I was going to talk about it when I got to Heartbreak High. Having someone on the screen that you can literally relate to every word they're saying is another level. It is next level, guys. Absolutely next level. You feel seen in ways that you never have seen yourself. To like physically see yourself in someone else, I'm not gonna cry, it's just insane to see. And I love Cash, love him. He's a little Eshe boy, because I feel like Cash is a fucking idiot. Besides the whole drug situation, he's a silly little boy and I love him, and he reminds me so much of me minus the drug thing. He just wants to have people to accept him, and he just wants love, but he doesn't want that intimacy side of things. I've never related more to a character than I have Cash. I love the show in general. I just wanted to obviously talk about Cash's storyline, but the show in general is stunning. I never watched the original, but I knew of the original, so I'm not like an actual fake fan. I think mum and dad watched it when they were growing up. Just having that is so weird, like a show that my parents watched and then their reboot that I watched, I think is mental. Heartbreak High is actually fantastic. The cast is gorgeous. It's just incredible to see, so highly recommend. You guys know I love my TV shows. I wouldn't recommend a TV show that is bad. I do know a lot of people that aren't Australian that are watching it, so it's fine. Some things might confuse you because it's Australian. I'm pretty sure you can get away with trying to figure out what the Australians are saying because we sound stupid sometimes, but I feel like everyone exaggerates it a lot. We can be pretty stupid. We have autistic representation, we have lesbians, we've got gays, we've got asexuals. It's just fantastic to see. It's just fantastic, so please go watch it if you have the chance. So moving on from TV shows, my face is pretty much done. I'm just gonna spray my face. What else do we have? Okay, and then slowly but surely I was prepping for my birthday. The 16th of October, we left our house because of the floods. I did mention that to you guys. So this was fucking stressful. All in all, it was stressful as hell. We had to obviously live in a hotel for almost a week. It was stressful for someone with severe mental health issues, like we've mentioned. It was a very stressful time period, but we got through it. We got there in the end, and then thankfully my birthday was still able to happen. So we're now at the end of October. Your girl is 24. We celebrated my 24th birthday the day before. I did vlog the entire thing. I honestly had a blast with all my friends, but let's talk about the rest of the year, and then I'll do my lips and stuff off camera and fix my hair and stuff, and then we can finish off the video. Birthdays haven't always been the best thing for me. I just haven't been the biggest fan of them, just because I don't think they're necessary, but I felt the need to have one this year because I wanted all my friends to come down and, you know, celebrate something with me, and that being my birthday just worked, and it was just fantastic. So that's all that in my phone. I have a lot of photos of that, which is fantastic. I love seeing it. The 1st of November, so we're now in November. I'm gonna cry. Young Royals season 2 dropped. I don't want to cry. I was crying over Criminal Minds yesterday and nearly wiped my tears away, so that was really good. It has been renewed for a 3rd season, which I was so excited about, and then I found out that it was the final season, which is bittersweet, but I feel like I read that they wanted it to be 3 seasons, so it's going to end the way they wanted to end it, so I'm really happy about that. But I truly don't know what my life is without Young Royals. I'm not going to get into it because I feel like Young Royals is a very close show to me. I know what it means to me, so I literally stopped eating dinner to go watch it at 6 p.m. and I finished it and I cried and I went to bed at 10:30 and I wanted to cry some more. That's that. And then on the 4th of November, I got my little puppy doll, and I've had her for just over a month now. Hey, I don't like when she barks. I'm scared someone's going to burglarize me. And she has changed my life in so many ways. So many ways. I feel like I'm more patient. You have to obviously be if you're getting a puppy. She makes me want to get up in the morning. I have to get up in the morning to obviously, you know, wake her up and let her go outside and do her business. She makes my severely depressed days feel like I actually have something to do. I have to obviously get out of my house, take her for a walk. I feel like if you have an animal, you know the impact they have on you, and to have a connection with her is just absolute everything. It's everything I wanted in an animal, because Socks is getting to the point in her age where she just doesn't like anyone. She just wants to sleep, which is completely fine. Understandable, Sockies, we understand you, okay? But I did want that kind of pet to not save me, but be part of my life where I understand that it's okay to have off days, that you have an animal there to support you. If you have a dog, cat, literally any fucking pet you own, and you have a connection with them, you understand. Having my little woo woo is so exciting, and I love her. And I think the rest of it is pretty basic. It's just a lot of puppy spam. Oh, on the 19th of November, I went to go see Conan Gray with Tori. Honestly, best concert ever. Oh, how did I forget this? And then the 23rd November, I saw Chloe Hayden, which is from Heartbreak High. So that was incredible. And that is pretty much the summary of my camera roll and my summary of 2022. I think we ended on a pretty high note. I think ending on my little munchkin, which is sleeping outside now, is pretty good. So I think I'm going to do my lips now, just really quickly. Looking back on years can be fucking mental, you know? I think this year showed me things that I didn't want it to show me, but here we are. We made it to another year, and if you're in the same boat as me, we survived another fucking year, guys, and we should be proud of that. That's really pink. That's uneven. Is that lip gloss or is this a lipstick? That's a terrible application. Oh no. I feel like that's Christmassy enough, but I just obviously want to thank you guys so much for support over this whole year. And this is my second last video of the year, and then next week was going to be Christmas vlog, and then it's going to be the new year. So by the time I watch this, it's not going to be Christmas yet, but I hope you guys have an incredible Christmas. This is definitely a liquid lipstick, and I hope you guys have a safe and happy new year. I hope you guys had a decent year. I really do, and if you didn't, it's fine. I really should be fixing my hair. Let me just take it down. See, my hair's still orange, guys. It's still orange. Let me leave that there. Oh, that's quite cute. Me and Nelly hope you enjoyed the video. This one is so tired, so I'm gonna send her off in a minute. But generally, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys had a decent year, a decent time with whatever you had, you know, event wise in your life. It's been a crazy ride. Hopefully 2023 is a bit more kinder on us. I feel like every year I keep saying that, but let's just hope and pray that it works. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give a thumbs up for me. If you're new here, please subscribe. Make a video every single Thursday at 12 PM for you guys. I'm almost just my links and everything I've mentioned in today's video link down below. I will see you guys next week, which is going to be a weekly vlog of Christmas. But before I go, I want to obviously wish you guys a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate it, just happy weekend, because it lands on a weekend. And I hope you celebrate eating a lot of food, and if you don't celebrate it, just eat a lot of food regardless. Eat as much food as you want, because why not? Remember to spread love and stay positive. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.